welcome to the channel, y'all. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity, here to bring you a collective message. And this will be the question. The topic in mind, Spirit said to go ahead and address it, is unsent text messages and DMs. So what's up with that? We're going to unpack it. Let's see. Let me get my lotion on my hands. And we about to get busy. This Saturday night. I put too much lotion on. Jesus. So for whoever catches this live, I'm waiting for the people to come in the building. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comment section if you aren't on here by the time you hear me say it. Or you're not, if you don't make it to the live. What's going on with you? How are you? How is your world? My world? Oh, my world is just fine. Alright. We about to get this thing crack-a-lacking. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like what you hear. Please check out other videos that we have posted. Check out shorts that I've posted. Some are funny, some are, serious. About life and relationships. Good evening, Monica. How are you, darling? Are you laughing at me? Girl. We getting ready to unpack, because Spirit told me I need to address something. So we're going to address the something. We're going to address the something. Let me get my other screen up so I can see my chat. There we go. So I used the thumbnail with the interviewer says, so why do you want the job? And it says, well, I've always felt passionately about not starving to death. The reason why I put that is a closed mouth does not get fed, right? That's pretty much what it is. A closed mouth don't get fed. So if somebody's out here unsending messages to you, not expressing emotion, how in the world could you even acknowledge them? How can you deal with it? You can't. You can't hit what you can't see, right? You can't answer anything. You can't do anything for somebody if they won't communicate or they play with communication. Now, I don't care if she hears it or not, and I'm not going to put her name out there. But there was a person I gave a reading to, and they're in the best of times right now. They may be on hard times. And they like to come on my channel and say some negative things. Maybe with the thought, oh, I'm being helpful, but it really wasn't helpful. It was just a complaint. I don't like this or I don't like that or whatever. But it was never this resonated or that resonated. Pretty much it was mostly a complaint, like a critique, which is like, if you can't afford to help me fix it, it's really not that helpful. I kind of know because I keep acknowledging when I have audio issues and stuff. Technology is very fickle, okay? And I would have read her for free if she had asked. I would have read her for free. I met her already. I would have gave her a reading. Since you need it, I would have gave it to her. But instead, she chose a different route. And I ain't got no beef. But a closed mouth don't get fed. Just say what you want. Don't be grumpy. Don't be miserable. Don't project. Just say what you want. Okay? Okay. Yeah. Just say what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I don't deal well with passive aggressiveness with people. Or I don't bend to people's will just because they complain. Like, okay, you got a complaint. Everybody, life ain't fair. Everybody don't get what they want. So, you know what I'm saying? But Um, I'm bringing up closed mouth don't get fed because I got a cryptic message on my phone today, which I don't know how. Oh, hold on, now let me turn on this mic real quick. Hold on. You're gonna hear silence for a second. Hold on. All right. Oh, I got a cryptic message today. I have an idea, but only an idea who it might be from. And um, the person said that they love me and that I changed their life. And that's all well and good, but I would appreciate it if they had left the message because I can't see the message now. When I access certain apps without Wi-Fi, it really don't take me to do anything on that particular app. I have to, be around Wi-Fi. So the message disappeared because it was an unsent message. I don't know, I didn't see the person's name. I'm trying to read it and I'm like, huh, what in the world is this? I should have screenshotted it. I didn't. And then I lost it. I was like, wow. I mean, I'm glad to hear that I impacted somebody's life and that they really care. But if they wanted response or if they wanted a dialogue or they wanted anything, I can't hit what I can't see. I can't communicate with a ghost. So that was an unsent message. Um, but Spirit said, go ahead and do a reading on it and find out what's going on because I know for a fact I am the only one going through this. My husband also ended up getting a cryptic message today. Really weird. And when I went to call it, the number, I said, send me the number. And I went to call it. It was like, it's probably like a text now number or something. I said, what in the world is going on? And there's another reader that one of our family, our Starseed family, she sent me this woman's um one of her readings. I like her. Her name is Empress something 444. I'm guessing because I have to look at it to see. But anyway, Southern woman, great reader, really, really like her. And she has been complaining that, people have been playing on her phone. And I chalked up some of it to the data breaches, getting I get or my family we get people sending those fake texts about postal service stuff or you want this opportunity and it's always from something. I'm glad iPhone has a way of saying this person is not in your contacts, you want to report and junk it. So I report and I junk it. um but yeah, she's been having a lot of those kind of issues, and it just at the risk of sounding like an old Southern Christian woman, the devil sure is busy. You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not how I see it, but it's similar. Somebody's always, wickedly waiting for an opportunity to scam. Now, I don't think what I got was a scam, but I don't know what my husband got. It was a weird message. So it was interesting. I'm not gonna get too far into it. All I can say is a closed mouth don't get fed. So if you really are real, whoever you are, and you want something genuine with somebody that you claim to care about, you're gonna have to do better than playing with unsent messages. You gotta come to people directly. And anybody that knows me, I'm a very direct individual, as you can see in my description. Straight no chaser readings. I don't play around. I tell you how I see it, how spirit tell me to say it. It is what it is. You take it how it resonate. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta resonate with it. You ain't gotta make it fit. Do what you do with it. You know what I mean? If it ain't your story, it ain't your story. I ain't trying to make nobody be or whatever come out my mouth. Whatever spirit tell me. I'm not trying to force nobody to fit nothing. So, yeah. So you know what I'm saying? A closed mouth don't get fed. If you want something, you better open your mouth because otherwise it ain't going to happen. And See, with me, I'm also about that action. Okay. If you talk a good one, but you can't back it up, if you talk a good one and you unwilling to put in effort, if you talk a good one and you lying, then leave me the hell alone. I came from Michelle's reading. Wow, that's crazy. See what I'm saying? It's so much of this internet nonsense going on. What's up, Black Cherry? It's so much internet nonsense going on. Like I don't really know, you know. You just know, you know what I'm saying? Like, mm, 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 mm. So we just gonna unpack what this is, right? We're gonna see. I'm gonna read it from a perspective. I'm reading for the collective, right? It's not about me. I might resonate with something, or if I rewatch it, I'll see. But I'm gonna read it from the perspective of the collective because I don't feel like I'm the only one experiencing what I described. Like I said, that other lady, Empress something, 444, or I think it's 4 4s. Um, yeah, she experiencing it, and she was like, "I told y'all, da 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 da, it's happening." Right? Like I said, I chucked it up to data breaches, but sometimes I feel like it's more than that. And we shouldn't be living in a world where we gotta always, so many ways for people to play with you or mess with you and scam you. And I keep getting an email from Amazon, and the email is always something about my Prime benefit. No, yeah, my Prime benefits are going to expire, but the payment method that I'm using is about to expire. That's what it is. I check directly in the app, and I know when my payment is due. So they keep saying a specific date every month, that they send it. It's always the 20th. It's going to expire on the 20th of such and such month. Like, you better hurry up and get it done. I'm like, y'all gonna stop. And the email, because I always check with scammers, I always check where the email is coming from. That shit look legit as hell. It look legit, but it ain't matching what my app say. So yeah, you right. The BS and the fuckery is at an all-time high. You know what I'm saying? It really is something crazy out here. So I'm gonna say this because, like I said, I'm hitting my mic. My bad. I got a unsent message. If you don't want to go into the junk mail and delete and report, you gonna have to be straight up with me. You gonna have to be actually real. Like, I need to know you're not AI. I need to know you're not playing a no hidden account. You need to say your name. You need to show your face. You need to be straight the fuck up. Like, I should be able to touch you and know it's you and you real. Cause I don't deal in lies. I don't deal in the shadows and the dark. I don't care how intuitive I am. I'm not going with my blinders on and reaching in the shadows trying to see if shit is real. Like, we not doing that. God gave me two eyes. I am blessed to be a seeing person. If I had to compensate another way, hey, that would have been, if that's my fate, that would have been my fate. But God gave me two eyes to see with. He also gave me a third eye to see with. But I'm not going to just be using that to decipher cryptic messages. I see. That's crazy. And it's stressful, Monica, to have to keep up with that type of shit. Changing passwords. Like, I had to go make flyers for an event I did today. So I go inside the Staples yesterday. Um, all the flyers printed except for two, and I really needed one in particular. But I was like, well, I'm gonna get both of them done. But the file size was too large for the automatic printer to take it. So normally, there's a young lady at the desk, and whatever I need, she's able to look up, fix, do whatever. Right? The guy was like, "Oh, well, you could buy a USB, put it on a USB from your phone." Well, I know a couple that did that and it didn't work. Or You can go to our computer and you can print it from your computer. So you want me to go to a public computer, put my password into my freaking email to pull up my flyer just to print it out. I was like, I don't think I want to do nothing like that. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like, why would I put my shit in a public computer just to retrieve it? Nope. So I had took my shit home. I went home. I had time, thank God. I had time to get it on my own flash drive and come back and download it the way I needed to download it. But I don't got time for no setups. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's enough setting up, people. It's enough. Hey, Ashley Martinez. It's enough. Oh, and then I was on Twitter right before I got on. I was on Twitter and people were saying, what are they doing with these jobs that people are applying for, but nothing ever happens? And so some speculate that there's a lot of data mining going on. So you go upload your resume and your cover letter and talk about how spectacular you are. You creating accounts and only for them to use that. Like they'll use it when they say I don't know. It's something about you that some people speculate they use it for PPE, to justify the PPE loans. They're ghost positions. Check this out. Some people speculate that some of these jobs are putting um, job postings up to intimidate current employees. So to make the current employees feel like my job is in jeopardy. So we're gonna hire somebody else. Right. But people are doing that. That's what they're saying. So their information, what's up, Carmen, is going in a rabbit hole. What's up, Tuesday? In a rabbit hole, deep in a rabbit hole of nothingness. So people, people saying I've been applying for hundreds of jobs or thousands of jobs or whatever, and I'm not even, or some interviews I get, and they act like they want to hire you, and then they don't. They're like something's wrong. So they're using people's information in so many different ways. It is maddening. So you know scamming runs the gamut, but there's a lot. It's too much playing on these internet streets for somebody that claimed to care about you to play with you the same way these scammers are doing. That's not okay. I'm here. I'm the first one to say it because I'm not trying to be a victim of no nonsense that could be avoided. Say what the fuck you mean, and mean what the fuck you say. Period. That's the only way you gonna get along with me is to be straight with me. Hiding your tail ain't gonna work. I'm a very upfront, in your face type of person on some loving stuff. I'm very unconditional loving. I might tell you how I feel. I'll give you my opinion. That don't mean I'm gonna love you any less. You know what I'm saying? So let's begin. What does Spirit Thought say about this? Because I feel like more and more stuff is coming out, more and more things people have to deal with. We kind of need to see where we need to go with this in life, Spirit. You know what I'm saying? We need to know, you know, how to best cover ourselves from all of the different scams and um lies and deceit and hidden agendas and things like that. We need to know. All right, so what am I starting with? Mm-mm-mm. What am I going to start? Oh, we're gonna start with money moves. I don't know. I'm called to that. So start. Let's start. Let's talk on some old career surface level stuff, and then we can get into whatever else comes out. All right, Spirit. Give me a message for the collective about how do we deal with what's done in the dark. Because I keep seeing in my mind's eye, um, the what you call it, the moon card. I just keep seeing that one from the Light Seers deck. I keep seeing that particular card. So what we doing with this Mercury hidden energy spirit? Because I feel like a lot of things are coming to light, and we see that in the Diddy story. We just see that in general in life right now. Like a lot of people are being pulled on the carpet for what they have done, whatever their transgressions are. Justice is prevailing, or at least people are pursuing justice. So let's get to the bottom. All right, Spirit, give me more. Many choices, opportunities abound when you are in a dilemma. All roads lead to Rome. Look at your options. All right, Spirit, what are we dealing with? What are we dealing with? Alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets. Transform the situation. Spirit said, you know what? I heard there's a big shift happening. Um and it's time not to just we're going to transform anyway, but this Saturn energy is teaching us the things that we need to avoid, the things that we need to balance out, the things we need to pursue, how we need to, like, we're learning new tools, how to jump over hurdles. That's what I'm getting. Like the common sense factor. Not It's not always common sense. Like, these scammers are really good. So keep in mind what I'm saying when I say that. For example, it's not necessarily common sense, but like I said, I look up the email addresses that come to me, and Amazon Prime keeps coming, right? But it's not Amazon Prime. It's just another. It's a lookalike, because what what I've learned is not to click on links. I'm not going to do it. So you DM me something or you inbox me something and you did not discuss that with me, I'm not clicking on it. I'm not. If it ain't within the app of the app, meaning if it ain't a reel from a reel, if it's not and even that, because some girl today, she texted me, no, I'm sorry, she DM'd me something, and I said, okay. So I guess she could see that I saw it. Then she DM'd me another page that looks like it's hers. But something said, don't click on nothing she sent, because one, we know each other through Facebook, but we don't know each other. So why do you feel comfortable just to send me links? And from what I've been hearing, the way people's pages are being snatched away from them is because they click on something that looks harmless. I'm not doing it. Guardian angel, look. Some higher powers protects you from difficulties and misfortunes. Trust your guardian angel. You know, one of these ladies, I know her, but we only talk within the app for recently. So I know her from like damn 30 years ago, right? Or damn near 30. No, 25 years ago we know each other. Anyway, we DM each other, and the conversation looks like it's genuine. But the way people's pages have been getting snatched down, she sent me a link to a donation page, and I was like, I don't click on links in this DM. This is Facebook. I said, I don't click on them links. You want something from me? I'll cash app you or Zelle it, but I'm not doing that. So she said, oh, okay. Never said nothing else. Some time go by, and then she says, so are you going to donate to my page? Hold up. I can't be talking to you because you can see what I already said. And you're not about to harass me to click on no link. Y'all, I'm getting pissed because it's just too much. The more I'm talking about it, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I realize it's coming from too many angles. And you're supposed to be able to trust the people you know. Look at, I'm tired, exhausted, feeling financially drained, lacking viable options, recharge and regroup. It's so, and we were talking about that today too with my friends, um, online and offline. Like folks are exhausted. People are draining one another with scams. They draining the economy is draining us. The food ain't right. Like it's so much. Mm. Excuse me. And those thread things. Yeah. Really. Yeah, somebody is always asking me or telling me that so and so joined threads. When you going to do it? I'm not. I could care less about threads. I don't want to download the app. I don't want nothing to do with it. I'm not interested in it. I don't see any business sense for me to do it. I got enough apps, like for real, for real. One more is not going to really make me want to participate. I'm not doing it. Um, Monica or Black Cherry, can I have a pin comment for a collective for me? And I'll pin it. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. Use wisely and as needed. Yeah. We have to be careful what we give to, what we, matter of fact, we also have to be careful of the content that we intake, y'all. It's like if you don't have to, uh, if you don't have to be on social media, if you don't have a business purpose or a special interest, give yourself some breaks from it. Consuming too much of it is a lot on your psyche, on your emotions. You know what I'm saying? It's draining. Independence is the bottom of the deck. Manage money yourself. Independence guarantees security, right? Don't depend on others. So another thing that I found that is getting people to click and getting people to reach for stuff that's not for them, meaning expect things that for little or nothing. These scam artists with these catfishers, they got people codependent on them emotionally, and these people are giving up their social security, y'all, and being homeless, choosing homelessness because they believe they're gonna get something from the scammer, y'all. It's crazy out here. I know two people. I know two people. Let me pin that are elders to me. One is like, I don't know. I don't know how old the man is, but the woman, I know she's born. How old am I? So she's 50 now. No, she's 60. No, sorry. She is at least 70 right now. And she had Social Security, a good amount of Social Security coming in. Um, she blew her pension, so I don't know how she would survive, but she can't really easily survive. But she allowed herself to get an eviction, which means it's going to exclude her from senior housing. And she out wandering the street. I don't know if she has access to her Social Security, but she keeps trying to con people to give her a couple dollars, saying that if she gives the money to the scammer, which she claims is her fiance, that she's gonna get a large sum of money back because she has to pay for the money to come to her. Like, how asinine is that? And this guy living in his car at the local grocery store was doing the same thing. I think they took him into a rehab recently because he's in there getting sick in the car because he refused to try to find a place to live because he want to send his money to Africa to his dead wife's estate so he could get money. Y'all, it's too much going on. It's too much. It's too much. All right. It's too much. So we want to know. Let me see what deck I got. Hold on, y'all. Maybe I'll pull out my charms because I haven't touched them in a minute. Monica said, pew, pew. All right, Spirit, give me a give me a message for the collective. Tell me more. Tell me more. Oh, you getting on your nerves. Tell me more. Mm, mm. All right. Somebody wants to take rest. Okay. So the path that somebody's taking is so that they can achieve something, right? So we got the path. Okay. Let me see what the my bad. Let me see what the creator of these charming clarifiers says. Outdoors, spend time in nature, ground yourself. Oh, somebody need grounding. Somebody wants to achieve an award. But that's giving Six of Sword energy, so it's kind of like somebody wants to be recognized. Yeah, recognition, reward. Somebody wants to be recognized. Also, somebody's moving with their heart space because Cupid is here, right? So that's love struck. So maybe, like I said, the cryptic message that I got is that someone said that they love me and that I changed their life. I believe it. I know I've done that for people, but I didn't quite catch who this was. I have an assumption. I have an assumption. I got some confirmation, but I don't have it from the person, right? So we got toothpaste, and that is about watch your words and take care of your body. And then we got bed. Where is bed? What the hell? Where we got bed? Somebody want to take rest. Yeah, recuperation. Somebody want to come home, whether it's to me or to you or whatever collective, because I'm asking collectively. Somebody wants to come home. Okay. This is probably why exhausted is here. Also, resources is a challenge for somebody and their independence. All of that is in question right now for someone. Tell me more. Oh, acorn. Somebody is trying to whatever they're doing. So whatever effort that somebody is putting in, it's about um you know how squirrels store for the winter, right? They put things up, they persevere, um, they grow. Sometimes they bury their seeds or they hide them somewhere, and then it ends up growing into a tree. So it's like growing more and more bounty, right? So somebody's looking to move into a growing space, is what I'm getting. Damn. Thank you, Monica. What the hell? So somebody is looking to grow in their next venture, their next space, their next whatever. They're trying to grow. But it's the path that they're taking. They want to be grounded. They want recognition. Somebody needs attention, okay? Because they love struck. They need attention from the person that they're love struck from, but they gotta watch their words. That's a challenge. Like make sure. Oh, so maybe the unsent messages are coming from some people. Not, I'm not talking about scammers right now. I'm talking about loved ones. Somebody that feels love struck toward the collective that may have been doing um unsent messages. Um, that person is trying to be careful with their words with you collective. You might have somebody that you really they don't want to play with you, which they shouldn't. Okay. Um, and maybe they recognize that they shouldn't be playing with you, and that's good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want anybody to feel comfortable to come towards you with no jokes, with no scams, with no nonsense. They need to be extremely careful with what they say, and they need to mean what they say. So they can't be coming to you with that love bombing energy. Bombing. That's not okay. It's not okay to come to somebody and make promises you're not going to keep. It's not. Listen, we ain't on that type time right now with nobody. I know my collective, my family, my Starseed family that comes on this channel, that my regular people, my new people. When you find me You're not about that. You gravitate here because you're not about that game plan. You come here for straight no chaser and you paying attention. You come in here because it's real for you. You come in here because you know what I'm saying. You know, my spirit guy's gonna tell you just how the Ti is. I don't hide. I don't miss no words. They don't. My guys don't allow me. And we're not here to be played with. We're not here to be played with. So whoever's coming got to clean it up. Toothpaste is a matter of how you clean your mouth with that brush and that toothpaste. No matter whether you fluoride free or you tooth whiten it, you better clean it up. So somebody is trying to make sure that they can come to rest, right? This is somebody who is extremely exhausted. Exhausted here 2 times with the bed and with the card. They might be financially drained, and you could be a breadwinner. I don't know. They could just be emotionally and physically wiped out. I mean, most of us are complaining about that. I don't know too many people that say, "Oh, I got high energy. I'm always high vibrational." That's not occurring. I don't see it. I'm not coming across it. It's not with them. I mean, I talk to some people on some real even kill stuff, but I'm not seeing nothing hyper going on with nobody. No one. All right, so let me pull a couple more clarifiers. Tell me about this grounding spirit. What the hell that mean? A holly. You know, I feel like it's not. I feel like it's not focusing. So you let me know. But holly, holly is what people use to kiss under during the holidays. If I'm not correct, if I'm correct, rather. Yeah, Holly Spring. Oh, that's protection, divinity. Oh, so and it's also representative of December. So maybe somebody's coming towards somebody in December, or at least that might been their plan. Because that's a past energy. So maybe somebody had a goal to come towards you by December. Like, you know what? By Christmas, I'm going to get back with my collective. It could be something like that. Take it how it resonates. Don't make it fit if it's not your story. We got octopus. Wow, what is that about? Hold on. Oh, flexibility, creativity, intelligence, and unpredictability. So, somebody's coming for recognition, but they are a bit unpredictable. So you really don't know. Like they might have in their mind, Spirit said they may have in their mind, I'm coming in December, and they come tomorrow. You'd be like, wait, I was just listening to Empress. She said December, but no, I'm telling you, the window of time is between now and December. Like somebody's goal is by the very latest. I'm coming to see my collective. They're coming to see the star seed by December. So something before the end of this year is about to go down. I'm getting tower energy, but I didn't pull that card yet. Also, oh yeah, communication. I don't know if y'all can see it because I don't know why it's so damn blurry. It's really not cool. But anyway, I got a brand new case on my phone. None of that should be blurry. But anyway, there we go. Focus. The phone. That's communication. This person, and this is clarifying love struck. So this person, your person, is love struck and ready to make communication. That's in the hidden energy. But Spirit said they're gonna have to come to the light with this communication. Like you can't um have your foot in the shadows. You got to step out into the light. Like you got to be brave. Spirit said somebody might be dealing with legal issues. So I don't know if your friend or your person or whomever this is married or in a commitment. I don't even call it higher level. Maybe they just stuck. Or maybe they're what's the word entangled in something. But they may be having some difficulties with detangling themselves from a situation. Tell me more. Oh, the crown. So the crown, let me show you. Okay, so we got the crown there. Um, Sacred higher consciousness, crown chakra. This is okay. Oh, get it. I got it. So the toothpaste over the crown, clarifying the toothpaste. What it's giving me is that somebody got some spiritual download that they need to clean it up. They need to, when I say clean it up, meaning they get messages from their intuition and their higher self is saying you need to, when you show up with the collective, you need to be cleaned up, like you trying harder. You need to look better. You need to smell better. You know what I'm saying? If this person is used to being like real lax in their appearance, they need to look more put together, show a better face. Meaning, you know what I'm saying? They need to come like they're meeting somebody for the first time and they want to make a good impression. They can't come to you on some regular schmegler stuff or some old stuff, whatever they was on before. They can't be about that no more. Seriously, they gotta elevate their whole mental space with the crown chakra. Oh yeah, you gotta be talking to. We was talking earlier today about cyclic conversations. Every time you meet that person, or you come across that person, or you talk to that person. I don't care if you talk to them every day. Their conversation don't change. Their mind it won't elevate. They ain't doing nothing different with their life. I was just saying how there's some old friends of mine that I'm used to being the one to show up. Even if I ain't seen them in 2 years, I'm the one that show up on a holiday. Hey guys, how are you? Right? They don't do that for me. So I'm not inclined to do that for them. And what makes it easier for me to make that decision is that the, their situation in life and their conversation never change. Like it's nothing to get excited about. There's no new news. There's no new news. Different job, same circumstances, different this, da 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 da. But it's no new news. It's nothing to be like, oh wow, you're doing this now or you're doing that. That don't happen. If they have those moments, they're very fleeting. By the time I see them, they're in the same position that they were last time. And it's not because I don't see them as a friend or I don't value them in some way. It's just, that gets tiring after a while. And as much as we might have history and we care about each other and respect each other, I can't keep doing that kind of thing. Hi, Gavion. All right, so we got the spider. Um, and that's on the back of that is Saturn. So there's some, like I said, we're in Saturn energy right now, so we learning lessons. Okay, we and nobody's above these lessons that we get. So it might feel hell to somebody, but it is just lining you up better, getting you right. Like let's just say you had a flat tire and you had a couple flats with that same tire all the time, and you didn't have AAA. Because let me tell you, I learned the hard way. I was calling using the toll service for my insurance, not realizing that that was a claim because it was never explained to me. So I had to pull back and I decided to get AAA. Now there's other services out there, but I just said, let me go ahead and get AAA. Why? Because I want to be prepared to go above and beyond whatever my insurance going to do anyway, right? And it was a lesson. So I had a chronic problem. It wasn't acute. It kept happening and I had to switch the way I dealt with it so that I would feel more confident about being on the road with that particular issue, right? So let's just say you had that issue. You just have to switch it, like how you manage it. That's the kind of energy we getting right now with that's what's up, Gavion. We really need to, it's like really preparing yourself to be different, to be ready, to be secure. Um, mm, the spider, interestingly enough, from this creator of these coins or whatever you want to call them, charms. The spider represents the feminine, artistry, and ancient wisdom. Somebody wants to return to a feminine that they feel is wise, that they feel is smart. They feel like this person could support and protect them. That they got this ancient knowledge, not somebody, not no regular smuggler. This is somebody who is looking at you like, you know what? That's a queen right there. Or that's an empress right there. That person, they don't just think like the average Joe. They know something. They could tell me something. They could feed me. You know what I'm saying? My mind, really. And I feel like this is somebody that wants to come into that energy. But yeah, Gavin, you are that's a beautiful energy to be in. That's what's up. I love that. No stress here. Ah, no stress here. And what we have here, uh I don't know if this is a hummingbird or a dove, so we're gonna figure that out. But let me see, what do they say this is? Oh, bird with flower. Hope and truth. Oh, somebody is trying to make up. That's what it is. Somebody is putting in the effort and the persistence. Okay, so whoever this is, collective, they're not gonna leave you alone. You might come across this person and you want to say, "No, I don't want to deal with you," they're gonna be like, "Okay." They're gonna go back to the drawing board. They're gonna be like, "What else I gotta fix?" Okay, check. What else I gotta do? Okay. They're going. They're not. This is somebody that's not gonna relent. They gotta hope that they can build a trust and a truce with you, meaning break that energy up. So if you've been at a standstill with somebody because of whatever happened in the past, this person is trying to tell you that they want to communicate with you, but they want to share that they learned something and they're trying to do better. That's what I'm getting from this particular read. And they respect you in your wisdom and your understanding with this spider. This person wants to renew a relationship, but in a new way because they want to show up differently, is what I'm getting. Hmm. Well, Gavion, excuse me. You know, when we change our environment, that can help if you are able to. Um, and sometimes changing the environment is the people that you spend the most time with, or who you decide to engage with based on what you think will get you to the point you want to be at. Sometimes it's just that, like, go and network with those people. If let's just say let's just say you're a closeted artist, right? You be drawing all kind of stuff and you don't be showing nobody your work, but or put it this way, you don't because the people around you don't see your talent the same way others might, but you holding it tight because you listening to other people around you, right? Tell you that they don't see it as a big deal. They not promoting you, they not boosting you up, they not telling you how great you are because they don't really see the value in who you are. Well, time to go find your community. Time to go find your tribe. Go to a museum. Go um, find an artist. Let me fix my camera, y'all. Find an artist collaboration, networking event. Go find people that are doing what you do and make friends. Make friends, casual friends. You don't have to be taking them home with you and go home with them and going everywhere, whatever. But just go make friends in those spaces, in those circles. Well, you really need to go find your tribe. If you invent things, there's such things called maker spaces where inventions are supported. I just saw one today at the local college where we had a major event. I had to go to use the bathroom, so I go in one of the buildings and I see plastered on this door window Makerspace Lab. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they had a Makerspace Lab. Never heard of anything like that said here or about this particular school. But it's a college and they have a Makerspace. If you already know that maybe in your local college they have that, go find out what the professors do, how they collab. There's a such thing called Meetup too. Um, I used to belong to a Meetup, but Meetup you can find more like-minded people through that. That's what's up, Gavin. Gavin. I don't know if I'm saying your name wrong, so don't charge my head, charge my heart. I mean well. I don't like messing people's name up, you know. But Mr. Scott, I would say, and hopefully you're Mr. Okay. I believe you can make it happen, sir. I believe what you believe. If that's what you're going to do, I believe you could do it. You put all the effort into making it happen, you can do it. All right. Let's pull some moonology, y'all. So somebody wants to come home to somebody of feminine energy. So our resident numerologist, Black Cherry, there's 29 on that spider card. So there's 8 legs, like you said, and the number 29. 2 and 9 equal 11. 11 is a master number, but I don't know what it means. You let me know. It could be twin flame. Oh shoot. It could be twin flame now that I think about it. Because most readers say that, so it could be. I don't know, but whatever a master number means, that's what that is. Tell me more. All right. Oh, okay. Time for a healing. Somebody want healing. Somebody tired. Somebody want healing. But listen, closed mouths don't get fed. Whoever your person is, collective, they gotta communicate. This is what the phone is here for. This is okay. They love struck. They gotta communicate, not cryptically, straight up. They gotta get the courage up. They gotta show up if they want this divine feminine ancient wisdom and energy. Tell me more. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Oh shit. Somebody moving. Because in the deck, the deck creator of this card, I do remember saying a personal anything with the cancer also talks about moving. But because the cancer, well, I'm sorry, the crab, uh, it walks with his house on his back, right? The crab holds his housing on his back. It don't need no shelter because it is the shelter, right? So it's something about that and somebody really being to the point where they need their safety and they're gonna go where it's safe. That's what that card represents right now. Intuitively, y'all. Tell me more. Conclusions are within reach. Okay, so somebody, I'm telling you, somebody is getting to the point where whatever they were holding back, they're not going to be holding back much longer. Especially, if this is somebody in your life, and this is a big if because this does not apply to everybody, but let's just say you did not part mutually. This person did a ghosting and you let them, okay? um and you whether you know it because you've seen it with your own eyes, spirit is letting you know that this person is going through karma for whatever decisions they made in the past. This person is going through it as we speak it. Okay, so conclusions are within reach. They want to heal because from whatever they walked into with time for healing is tearing them up. It's not the peace they would have gotten with you with the bed here and the spider. It's not that peace that you get from somebody wise and respectful. It's not that. And then the personal issue reaches a resolution is because they're coming to some type of awakening or conclusion where they are. They're understanding what's safe and what's not safe. They're understanding what's love and what ain't love. You know what I'm saying? They're understanding where their obligations are. Oh, and Spirit said in that moon energy, they're starting to understand um, what's real, what's not real. Like the veil is so thin, they can see straight through it now. They don't even need to move the veil. They can see. They can see the drama. They can see the lies now. They're uncovering it. So that's why conclusions are within reach because they know, oh, okay, I'm being played with. They know, oh, you've been lying. Okay, I got to make some decisions now. Yeah, somebody's starting to understand. Karma will show them. Karma is showing now. I don't even say will no more. People are literally going through as we speak. Like we want to say, one day karma get them. No, you even I don't care if you see them on social media. So social media. I'm gonna say that on social media, you can see them smiling, looking like they living their best life, and they are torn up. I promise you. There are people out here faking the funk. They not getting the better than situations. They're not. They are going through it. That's why conclusions are within reach. People are understanding like I gotta heal. I gotta change my ways. I can't keep going like that. And those that don't do that, don't come to that conclusion, the life is tripping them up enough so that they have no choice. And if they don't want it from you, you walk away. You walk away and let them go get it the way they think they want it. Yep, you are very close to achieving your goal. This is the challenge and the lesson. Spirit said for you, in particular, Gavion, this is what you are experiencing right now. You know you are very close to achieving whatever you want. But for collective, that is part of the challenge and the lesson for all of us. That, whatever we hope and whatever we pray for, it's going to manifest. It's going to manifest. I was talking to my husband about something and I was like, I had an epiphany like, oh, shoot. Something I prayed for, we achieved. And I don't remember what that was in particular. It didn't seem like it was going to happen, and it did anyway. I know what it was. Now I remember what it was. Wow. Something I had literally given up on. Wiped it from my mind, chucked it up, and said, nope, nope, they ain't going to work out. Spirit is saying, I'm going to show you how it will. Boom. And gave it to me. Dropped it in my lap at the last second. And I was like, oh, now what I'm going to do? Pick myself up and make it happen. Like I literally got the word from Spirit, forgot because the people pissed me off. So I wrote it off, canceled it in my mind, said, no, I ain't going to never happen. That's all right. I'll deal with it a different way. Kept it moving and it gave it to me anyway. And I had to remember, I was like, oh, shoot. They said, my spirit guides did tell us, meaning my family, it would happen, but it was going to be a challenge. And when they challenged me and made it more difficult and more difficult and more difficult, I decided to fight back and they decided to relent. And Spirit gave it to me. Now I remember what it is. Holy shit. Yes. No waiting. We don't wait. We don't wait. On this channel, you come here. We don't wait. We might know that folks is coming. But I'm going to tell you something about that, Gavin. Or Mr. Scott. What I've come to the conclusion right now is that Spirit could tell us a person is coming. All Spirit want to, right? Because deep down inside, or I don't know how you put it, but this person's higher self wants to return, but they still battle with their 3D. Their bodies, their minds, their hearts are all disaligned. misaligned. You know what I'm saying? They chakras, they ain't rooted in anything. So when they're not rooted like that, they may think about you a lot. You could feel their energy sometimes. You could be always connected to them. You could feel this person like, yeah, I know this person love me. I know they really want me. I know they doing all this other stuff. You know this, right? But they 3D energy stays put because a lot of times that shame, regret, and that fear are powerful. So powerful that they have to be willing to fight through those things to arrive at where their higher self wants them to be, which may be with you or in some other better situation. But a lot of people succumb to being ashamed, don't want to apologize because they don't want to look bad. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that shame that they experience comes from however they were born and raised and how the people treated them and how they might have made them feel bad anytime they did something wrong. So they carry this experience into their adult life and they carry that vibration of fear, regret, and shame, and then not wanting to show it again, not wanting to experience it again. So they cheat themselves and basically sabotage themselves out of good connections and good relationships. But it's a choice that they have to make to change, and it's on them. And you know what? I question with some people that I know that would want to come back in my life, and I say some, meaning more multiple ones. Um, what would it even look like if they back in my life? Like, can I trust them? Will they respect me? Will they treat me right? Like how? I don't know how I would give that an opportunity. I don't know. I don't know that I won't. I don't know that I will. I just don't know. I can't imagine what it looked like no more. So what I decided is to not think about it, to not worry about it, to let it go, to move on. If it's meant to be, spirit will make it be. It'll happen. The universe will allow what's meant to be to happen. If it ain't meant to be, then it ain't meant to be. I'm not begging nobody for no attention. Okay. I'm not waiting around for anybody to prove anything to me. But when you come to me, you gonna have to prove it. I don't have to wait for it. I don't have to wait for no sign. I don't have to wait for no synchronicity. Either you gonna do it or you not. Period. Oops. That fell out. So I guess that was meant. Hold on, y'all. Oh no. More than one card. Hold on, y'all. And we got the energy is gaining momentum and believe in the impossible. I guess Spirit said, whether you believe it or not, something is happening. Whatever your goal is, that's the question. Believe whatever it is. Like if you think it couldn't happen, I just explained it to y'all with that other situation. Like I had something that I completely dismissed out my mind because it seemed like it was blocked. It seemed like it was hard. It seemed like the people would not cooperate, even though for me, it was a situation where they were wrong for what they did and how they did it, right? So, and they could not give me a legitimate reason. There was no legitimate reason given for what they did, right? So I dismissed it as okay, we playing hardball. You gonna hold your stance and you gonna do what you want to do. Okay, fine. Say less. Okay, I'm over it. I've moved on. I'm going to take this route because you doing that, I'm doing this. And I let it go. But I forgot we went to Spirit and asked, is this going to happen? They say, yes, but it's going to be a challenge. I forgot. Till just now, actually. Till just now, that was what I was thinking the other day. I think it was a couple scenarios. It was more than one. But wow, it manifested. It did. And it did go the way Spirit told me. So if you want a full reading, you know what I'm saying, personal reading, come, check me out in my email. All right. And we can make arrangements if that's what you choose to do, whomever is listening to this at this time, or whenever time you see it. Right now, my DMs are, I mean, not DMs, my readings are a bit open, but we would have to coordinate schedules because I do have other things I do. But I'm telling you, the fact that I, like, oh, shoot, I completely let it the fuck go. But Spirit said, no, you were supposed to have that. I'm like, wow. All right. Oh, and look at that. Adjustments were required at the bottom of the deck. I'm telling you, when I say I adjusted, I let it the fuck go. I said what I said. I told people about it. I said, can you believe they doing this X, Y, and Z? But you know what? Fuck it. I ain't doing it. I ain't worried about it no more. And then when I say I let it go, you ain't hear nothing else out of my mouth about it. I was over it. I could care less. I wasn't affected no more. I didn't allow family members to be impacted no more. I just let it go. I let Spirit tell me, you know, do what you let help me here. Like we going over here now. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking that route no more. We're gonna do this. And Spirit said, mm-mm. And you know what? I was close to making some major purchases in the other direction. Like so close, but Spirit said, wait a minute. You don't know this and you don't know that yet. Still unrelated to that original situation. And I was like, oh yeah, right. I didn't figure that out yet. Okay. Let me wait. And thank God I waited. Because everything I was about to do ended up being provided anyway. All because I let it go. I never had that type of experience. Now it's a little surreal now that I'm saying it out loud and I'm really thinking about it and I'm unpacking it. Like, holy shit. I really surrendered. I did. And Spirit gave it to me. Wow. If this is your first time, please like, share, and subscribe. We'd love to have you in the Starseed family over here at Clarityempress. And this is our spiritual lounge time. When I get on live, you enter the spiritual lounge and we just kick it based on what Spirit is talking about. And right now, we're talking about protecting ourselves. We're talking about surrendering connections and situations that we can't control, that don't serve us, or is not fair. Okay? We're talking about surrender right now. When you actually surrender the outcome, like you could care less and go one way or the other, or maybe you just let go of the outcome completely and decided to take a different track, whatever, when you release it, oh, when it come to you right. Okay? Because this situation for me came right and exact. I was like, oh, I just had to hurry up and get back on that frequency because I wasn't there. I was done. And it's turning out to be a blessing. It has its bumpy roads, but again, it's turning out to be a blessing. I'm like, yo, there's some magic in surrender, y'all. If you don't know that, it's time to learn that. It's some magic in surrendering. I, you know, I'm gonna have to write a little, a little booklet on surrender as I learn how to surrender because I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Give me more Spirit. Etheric cords. Time to cut some stuff off. This is that cord cutting energy. But it's also about independence. This particular card is cutting the cords that bind you to situations that don't serve you. And etheric cords too is also this particular card. Ah, you know, it's almost like the umbilical cord that attaches you to family or a situation that don't serve you, that's not good, that's not healthy for you. It's time to chop. She not holding a machete for no reason. Okay, that machete is for cutting stuff down. Okay. It could be for slaughtering. It could be a lot of things, but it's about to cut it off. Energy. And somebody needs to cut. Who is Azuli Dantor? I gotta look her up because there's another Azuli, some deity who is about love, self-love, actually. And I was learning about her recently. Her shrine is a shrine to yourself. When you start to love yourself, you don't want for anything. You know what I'm saying? When you validate yourself when you um learn to love yourself, when you increase your self-worth. When your self-worth is not rooted into anything and anyone, you don't um you don't succumb easily to their criticisms or their lack of support. You find your tribe and your tribe finds you when you learn to love yourself. But if you don't love yourself, right? You sit there and you wait for somebody else to validate you. Somebody else got to tell you you great when you already are, but you don't believe it. I'm trying to turn my cars around while I'm talking to y'all. But yeah, manifest lack with when you lack that self-worth. Tell me more. All right, almost done. I forgot I read these reversals, but I kind of don't want to do that tonight, so I'm fixing them. All right, tell me more. Storms. I don't know why that other song just came out to my head. Friends. Dum, 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 dum. So many of us have them as friends. That might not be the word. The ones we can depend on. Friends. So something about storms. Oh, Spirit said cutting off people that claim to love you, don't really have your back. When you're in the middle of a storm, you can't count on them. Spirit said you gotta let them go. That's who you cutting off. Those that don't serve you. Maybe that's who your person is cutting off. Somebody that don't serve them. Somebody that pretends to have their back, but they really just holding on to them energetically, mentally, codependently, maybe financially. And it's time to cut the cords with those individuals. Because when you're in your storm, they don't support you. Mask, yes. And so whoever this is might be wearing a mask, or is it a person or the people that they're around wear masks. People are shapeshifters. They're not who they say they are. One minute they this and one minute they that. They're not genuine individuals. And this person is battling that in these storms because now they pulling the mask off and they starting to see people's true face, who they really are. They're getting shown. Hmm. Sacred lust. Oh wow, I can't show that card. Um, the challenge in the lesson is somebody being lustful. I'm putting it here like that. Somebody is being lustful, like they go for what they want, but they don't really care how that impacts others. It's more of a selfish energy. It's a little bit of passion too, but it's really more selfishness. Going for mm, some people can even go for what others have. Like they covet what others have because they look for outside validation. There's a lot going on with the people around your person because they cause your person to wear masks and pretend that everything is fine. And they also wear a lot of masks. Tell me more. Soul forgiveness. Okay. The soul's forgetting. I'm a high lust, sacred lust. But this is where somebody's at. So remember when I said this person has regret, guilt, shame, fear, all those low vibrational energies is where this person is residing in their consciousness. This is not, this is definitely not higher consciousness, higher soul level energy. It's not. This is where somebody's staying on a low register because they operating out of fear. Fear being seen, fear being respected, or fear of messing up. This person is fear based. So they don't speak up. They don't open their mouth. They don't say what it is that they need. Remember, closed mouth don't get fed. So this is somebody could be screaming, I need a hug. I need you. I need affection. And will act like, oh, don't touch me. But they need it. I'm not saying be careful. I'm tell y'all right now, be careful with that. Some people's love language ain't touch and don't violate them. But I'm saying, like, if you know that this person's love language is that, but they acting standoffish, they're operating out of shame or some type of guilt or some type of regret. If you know your person, you know. Bottom of the deck, somebody is, like I said early in the reading, somebody is going through an awakening. They are. They're coming into an understanding of who they are, who you are, about this situation, about situations they're in with other people, whether it's third parties, more likely is, third parties, distractions, whatever the case may be, this person is coming into an understanding. And that understanding is very different now. Because when you come to an awakening, it is a bit of a birth, like the Yamanja on this page, on this card. She is the mother of the ocean, the embryonic fluid that floats around the baby and provides warmth, sustenance, and protection. She is life. She breathes life. And life through an awakening is different because the veil is off your eyes. You see things more clear. You're able to identify things. You're able to surrender stuff that don't serve you because your focus is much better, way better. When you have an awakening and you accept that awakening, oh, you can't go back to sleep now. You can't act like you ain't know no more. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You gotta start accepting circumstances and that they are what they are, and that's that. And so feel like somebody's having epiphanies and awakenings and realizing they're in shame. And now Spirit said they working on their courage, but their courage, the first set of courage they need is to cut off old things that don't serve them. That is what somebody's doing with that scythe, or I'm sorry, machete on that page. But they need soul level forgiveness. Like they kind of need something from you that tells them that you still care. The only way they're going to get that is putting in the effort to ask you for it, to show up. They can't ever be sure until they hear it from the horse's mouth. You know what I'm saying? So somebody got to come now and show up. The telephone is here, and they love struck. So they plan on making some type of contact with all the moonology cards reflecting how believing the impossibility, energy is gaining, conclusions and reach. A personal issue is reaching a resolution. You're very close to achieving your goal. This person is like, you ever you ever play double dutch or jump rope, right? And two people are throwing the rope. They're turning the rope, right? And sometimes you gotta wait to get in. So you rock back and forth until you feel the need to jump into the rope, right? I feel like somebody's in that kind of energy where they swaying back and forth like with the speed of the rope to determine when they're going to jump in the middle. And I feel like this is what this person is doing right now. That is why, they come to the conclusion it's time to heal, right? And then all this moonology energy is about motion. in the motion of I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I need to be there. I'm coming. That's what I'm getting. They're coming. Somebody is coming. Somebody is like, you know what? I want to go get that ancient wisdom from my collective. They want something from you, and it's what you know, how you are. How they probably want to ask you a question like, "Why do you love me? How did you know it's okay to love me? Like nobody else is showing up the way you showed up. So how did you know? You know what I'm saying? So somebody is like in this, like that double dutch energy girl or that jump rope energy, like, I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. I'm about to do it. Because they're not happy where they are. They come into some type of closure where they are. That is why etheric cords is showing up. That is why you're very close to achieving your goal, and this reaches like all the cards in the different decks. I could repeat that all. They all say the same thing, but the resolution or whatever the situation is, the ending that they want to have is with you. Is a healing they want to have. They have a hope that they will be able to transition towards you to build something with you. You know what I'm saying? So take it how it resonate, y'all. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Damn, I didn't even know I went this long. Um, I want to thank y'all for coming, liking, sharing, and subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Hit the bell when you subscribe. That way you're always notified when I come on. I will be back on and I'll do live donation readings at that time. Okay. That is when I do live donation readings, meaning we have a reciprocal relationship. And my moderators, my family, they will put in the comment how you can donate. And then I will read your card at that way at that time. Okay. That's what we do Sunday nights. I might come on earlier, do a collective. I might. I don't know. But my point is that is how it is done. It's not you come on and you ask a question and you get the answer. My spirit guides don't allow me to work like that unless they tell me it's okay to do a free night. This tomorrow is not one of those nights. Okay. Thursday, same thing, live donation reading. If you follow me, and on a rare occasion, Spirit will allow me to do it free. But I will tell you that in my experience, and the reason why Spirit said you need to charge now is because I will get people coming on here lying and playing games. And my energy is not to be played with. So if you donate, I could at least take you halfway seriously. Okay? So keep that in mind. Is a specific way to donate through Cash App. That way I'm able to see it. If you do buy coffee, that would have to be after the fact, and that would be a blessing. I appreciate it, but it would have to be after the fact. I don't do the Gmail, the what you call it for PayPal no more. That's another thing. It's a challenge to look up in the middle of reading to be sure you donated. So we're not playing those games. We're not doing no scams. That's why I came on to say early in this reading, we're not doing no scams, y'all. We're not playing around. My moderators don't play with you. Don't play with me. Don't play on this channel. Okay. So again, take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it. Don't make it fit. That don't fit. It's fine. Leave it for whoever it does work with. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming, listening to the live, and I look forward to talking to y'all tomorrow evening. So again, have a good night, and I'm gonna bid y'all adieu. All right.